Hey friends, it's time to get ready for our camps. And so maybe you're already getting wound up for that. And one of the things we need is a water bottle. So maybe a first day camp or getting ready for camp meeting, I don't know. You could put together one of these Thirst Buster water bottles. And I want to show you how we did it because it's just a duct tape art. And it'd be a lot of fun for your kiddos. So be sure that you have, like, this is the girl water bottle because it had all the things like tie-dye and lime green, but then mustaches, this metal looking tape, that's really good too. So the boys like that. We need to look for both. I don't know about you, but you probably have a plethora of different duct tape. So we're gonna put the duct tape all around the edge, and each one will be made just the way the child wants it, and it'll help them to identify which one is theirs and they won't forget. So you may have to have somebody ready to tear strips of this for the kids because they may not be able to do it very well. So I sure like this. I'm gonna try to match up this, I think it's called diamond plate, diamond pattern metal. I think that's what it's called, something like that. So it matches up like wallpaper. I don't know if you can see that. Do you see that? How it matches up a little bit. So whatever you use, it'll probably be different. So it won't matter, will it? So anyway, and if you stretch it, it probably won't. But you know, duct tape is great. So okay, so I've got it covered 3 with this metal looking stuff, and I like that. So I may switch over here to blue. There is some gray here too. That might be nice too. I'm gonna switch over here to blue, and I'm gonna make the handle. Before I put the top on it, I want to make the strap that could be held. So it could just be a handle. If you wanted it to be short, it could be a handle, or if you wanted it long, depending on the child, how tall they are, they might want it long, or they could put it across their body or something, so that way they could carry it without having to hold it with their hands. So let me show you how to do that, because you have to have a long piece, and you're going to actually fold it over in thirds. So let me stretch this out here. Good. Sticky side up. Good. And I'm just going to take and fold it over like into the middle, however far you want. I said thirds because we're just going to try to get all of the sticky covered up. So it might be that if the kids are doing this, they'll need help, like somebody to hold that end, or even put a piece of tape to tape it to the table so it doesn't move on them. Their hands are not quite as big as mine. Good. Now I want to fold over this other side so that there's no sticky left. So that's all I'm doing, is just to create this strap that's going to go on it. I think that's easy enough. It's a little tricky. You can't just jump right in there and hurry. It takes just a little bit. And a wrinkle or two is not really going to matter. Don't get too bent over that, for sure. All right, so I made it pretty long, and that way if I need to trim it or something, I can. So I fold it over, and you can see, here's the strap. That's pretty easy, right? All right, so now the strap can go on. I think I want it to be attached where I could still open the bottle without it being, I wouldn't want the strap to be right in front of it. It'd be in your way all the time. So I'm gonna put it right there, and I'm gonna attach it with some blue. So pull that up here, pull off some blue. I'll just start there. I just want the folded side, or the seam side, to be on the back. right, so let's do that. Be sure that you don't cover up the lid. Don't tape to the lid. I just feel like somebody's gonna tape the lid to it and then you can't put any water in it. That would be a bad deal. All right, so we're going all the way around. Nice. But when you get to the other side, you have to be sure you add that little strap in there, so that way it's ready to go. Okay, right on it. Good. All right, I think I've got it. Just overlap it a little bit. Smooth it out. Good. That's nice. So that might be one that would fit a boy's personality even better. If I want to put, I'm going to add just a couple of decorative pieces with this gray. And maybe cover up the seam a little bit. So I'm going to rip it right down the middle. It's not hard to do. Just gotta grab a hold of it and get it done. So there's down that side, and on the opposite side. Nice. And it would work great if you wanted to let the kids add their names, their Bible verses, whatever it is, in order to make it their very own. And that way you can keep up with them easier at camp. Now, if they don't get their name on it, then I suggest that you write it on the bottom somewhere that it doesn't mess up their artwork, but at least you're able to see whose it is. This is the fun craft idea for camp. Do it at camp or do it before you go to camp, but this could be a lot of fun. Give it a try.